It's Wesley Trades. And this is the entry model that puts the odds so far in my favor, it kind of feels unfair. I don't want to sugarcoat anything or make this video any longer than it has to, but this entry model is exactly how I got my 4th week in a row in the green. How I've flipped my trading recently and how it's affected my trading psychology. My trading performance and my trading psychology, pardon me. So what am I looking for? CE, consequential encroachment, better known as equilibrium, right? So you guys, this is just an entry model, okay? This isn't some bias analysis, okay? You gotta pair this with your bias analysis, your high time frame analysis, right? The entry model comes after. But this entry model, literally all it is, we take low time frame fair value gaps. So my case, I take them off the 1 minute. So I take a inverse fair value gap or a fair value gap. I mark that out on the chart. So say, for example, we're going up. We want to see a wick into that fair value gap and consequential encroachment. What consequential encroachment is, or CE, is 50% of the fair value gap or inverse fair value gap. And you can use those with different confluences as well, but this is just what I use it for, okay? So what we want to see is it come into the fair value gap. We want to see it wick that 50% marker or somewhere close. It doesn't always have to be exactly CE, right? It's nice when it is because then it makes it super obvious, but sometimes it's not, right? Sometimes it's going to be a little bit short, sometimes going to be a little bit long. But what we wait for is that candle close, you guys. We are entering that trade if we have a good enough candle close to the upside. So say, for example, we come up, we wick into their fair value gap, we wick past CE, a little bit past CE in this example, and then we close above the fair value gap. Boom. That is my entry every single time. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but I've been using this since day 2 of this current Top Step funded eval. And right now I've had 4 green weeks in a row, and this is literally the entry model that I'm going to use to make $10,000 at some point through trading. I am sticking with this one. This is only my 2nd ever entry model / strategy. This one keeps it simple. This entry model shows when the market conditions are good and fair, and then it doesn't show when we have choppy or bad price action, right? Because we're not going to see that fair value gap. We're not going to see the wick at CE because there's no fair value gap, and we're not going to see the reaction because price is it's bad price action, right? This also, mind you, I don't know if you guys also thought that it was tough to trade this August price action, but I had 4 green weeks in a row during August. If I can have green days during bad price action like that, I guarantee you that it's going to do numbers when price action is good. That's enough for me. If you guys have any other questions, please feel free to join the Discord. There's like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you guys are thinking of the entry model.